And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that's so inspiring.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set. Today's starting pitcher, Bobby Miller.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
And the slider just misses. That one in the dirt. 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, you talk about a pitch coming in on a frozen rope. The challenges of catching up to 100 miles an hour or above is just tremendous. You see it, at least you think you do, but by the time you swing, it's in the catcher's mitt.
Stone Garrett at the plate now as he chases after that one. One down, base is empty. In the dirt, and it's 1-1. And that's in for a strike. The pitch. That one just misses. It's 2-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Joey Meneses in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And there's a ball. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss. And down 2-2. That misses off the outside edge. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. The pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Joey Gallo. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. Swing and a miss. On to first, and it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill, Josiah Gray. What do you have on him?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Diving, makes the grab.
Just a great job of concentration there as he leaves the ground to go airborne to make a diving catch. That's a tough play, but he got the job done.
And now it's Mookie Betts. This to center field. Calls it in, and there's 2 away. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs, base is empty. Not close with that one. Going to count 1 and 2. And there's a ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter. Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. 2 homers in the game yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Foul ball there. And the 0-1. On the ground, right side. They take the force out, 3rd out. 1 left for LA, scoreless after 1. Back here in LA, and now the switch hitting catcher, Hebert Ruiz. And there's a foul ball. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
Pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it. And that's important because you got to make players earn it.
The line to kick the pitch. Off the mark there, and the count's full. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, but they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
And now it's Luis Garcia. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Lane Thomas. Just missed. Garcia leads off first with 1 away. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one misses. And the count is even 2-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Ildemaro Vargas digging in for the Nationals. That one in triple digits. Next pitch is outside. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there.
2-1.
In the dirt. In there safely. And now a man into scoring position. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Alex Call in the on-deck circle for the Nats. And a swing and a miss. And that'll do it. One hit, one left. Now to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2, and the batter now, Max Muncy. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
And here it comes. Fought off foul. That missed inside, and that's ball 1. To the right side. Slings to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
The catcher,
Gray, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a cutter, a sinker, a four-seamer, and he occasionally uses a curve. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Gallo makes the catch for the out. 2 away. And now the center fielder, James Outman. Swings and misses. Strike 1. Wouldn't chase that time.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs. And
2 balls,
another ball.
1 strike.
0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Dives and it gets by.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So 2 down. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
On the ground right side. And that will end the inning. Dodgers lead 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Alex Call stands in now, looks at that one inside. The pitch. And that's in the dirt. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Kicks and fires.
Count is full.
Good job to fight that one off. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
Now a great back and forth and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Bergie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And the righty deals.
2-1.
In the dirt, blocked. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Call into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Call at second with nobody out. And that's ball four. Next to hit, Stone Garrett. And a foul ball left side. 0-1. Fly ball down the line. And a foul ball. First and second, no outs. Here in game one of this three-game set. That one kicks away from the catcher, and the runners will move up. So two in scoring position with one out. Joey Meneses, the next to hit. And that one fouled off.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
2 on, 1 out. Line drive, base hit. One runs in. Here's the throw to the plate. He is safe. It's 2-zip.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
One down. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. Fouled off left side. Gallo in his 8th season, 30 years old now, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Whoa, that's down.
Righty to the plate, and that one fouled off. 2 outs, and that one hit 97 on the gun.
2 straight. 2-2 count.
In the dirt, and the runner holds. And the pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And the right-hander deals. Ground ball up the middle. Bats up with it. They get the force. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's Jason Hayward. Here comes a pitch. And foul ball.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone. And
now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And an automatic double as it hops the fence.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
Tommy Edman at the plate.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Hayward stands at second with no outs. That's off the mark. 1-1. And a pitch. The shortstop takes the ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the last half of the third. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
Man at second, and that one almost hit him. Cleanly. Throw to first. Gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out.
Now first baseman. Ready. Swing man.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one fouled off. At the belt and fires. There's a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
On the ground is short. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Nationals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That one the other way. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Now it's the DH, Lane Thomas. Ball one low.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And that squirts through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Ildemaro Vargas. Curveball drops in there. Next pitch is outside. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. One run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they lead by 4.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's the center fielder, Alex Call. A walk and a run scored his first time. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Evan Phillips gets the ball now.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. The 1-0. Just missed. No outs. Runner on second. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
3-0.
And there's the automatic. And he walked him.
Ball 4.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Abrams up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Vargas, the lead runner out at second. Call on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's one down.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. Joey Meneses will hit next. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And he held back according to Larry Bullard. Kicks and deals. That's out to center field. Settles under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Bottom of the 4th, now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And the pitch. That one in there across the letters. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Next offering upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Left-hand batter waits. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Max Muncy at the dish. He's over 1.
Max Muncy.
A big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Bounce to the left side. Abrams throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail it here. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Stepping in the long ball threat, Joey Gallo. And he's the home run leader on this team, Siggy. Inside, just missed. That misses. And now 3-0. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Now this is in the air down the line. And a foul ball. Payoff pitch. And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Gallo gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Ball that's out.
Just off the outside edge. And the count is 1-1. Right-hander kick steals. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. And a pitch. There's the strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. First and second, no outs. We're at the top of the fifth. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Outman squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Tag to third. And that's a double play.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really want to be more than 100% confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise you take a potential run scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to third.
Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. To third. Fair ball. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
The third baseman.
So digging in, Ildemaro Vargas. Foul ball there. And he deals. And that one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Now, that ends the frame. So the Nats leave a pair. They lead 4-0. And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, James Outman. Swings through that one for strike 1. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And a strike on the outside edge. Righty delivers. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one hops the wall. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Jason Hayward steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Doubled in his first AB. Inside corner for a strike. 0-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Back foot slider struck him out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
He caught it behind his back. Nicely done for the out. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there, and it's
back at the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Up now for Washington, Alex Call. Next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. Singy here on Jackie Robinson Day. What comes to mind?
Courage. I think about what Jackie Robinson had to endure to be a Major League Baseball player, what he had to deal with in society, but also what he had to deal with in his own clubhouses. To be able to go out there and do that day in and day out, man, that just speaks courage to me.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Inside, just missed. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And he chases that one below the zone. Up the middle, can't glove it cleanly.
Well, it looked like a pretty routine play. Just couldn't get it to stick in the glove as he gets tagged with the error. Should have been 2 outs in the inning, but now they have...
Not in time. He's safe. Bounced up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Coming home, the throw in, it's off the mark, and he scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Pitching change here, Blake Trinan.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Garrett over at second, one down. Meneses checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. And now it's even up.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Gallo at the plate now. That's ball one. That's down and in.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Man on second, 2 down. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And down on strikes he goes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And the lead is now 5-0. Back after this. Back here in L.A. Now the number 2 hitter, Mookie Betts. Strike one.
Well, you always have to be careful in these spots because Mookie is lethal in the leadoff spot. He has the most multi-home run games out of the leadoff spot in baseball history. If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1 and 2. Pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And next for L.A., Freddie Freeman. Slapped foul. Freeman goes 6 feet 5 inches, 34-year-old vet, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
1 out, runner at second. Now it's the power speed combo. Shohei Ohtani. Sliced hard but foul. That one pushed foul. 1 out and a runner at second. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
On the ground to the left. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
Muncy digs in. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Around third. He scores, it's 5-1. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
The batter now will be Will Smith. On a line, base hit. The runner from third comes across as they get one back. It's 5-2.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
First and second, one out. James Outman digs in now. Clips the corner. That's strike one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Blue.
And fouled off. Two on, one out. And that one lifted in the air center field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So two away with runners at the corners.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar.
And now Teoscar Hernandez, 1 for 2. Laser, could be extra bases. One runs in. Runner around third. The run scores all the way from first, and it's now 5-4.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
It appears Dave Martinez is ready to dive into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Josiah Gray won't go any further, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Kyle Finnegan gets the call from the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now the right fielder, Jason Hayward. On the ground, Garcia. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. They get 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and leave 1. We're through 6 full. It's the Nationals 5 and the Dodgers 4. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now here is Hebert Ruiz. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Right through there for a strike. And ball 1. And now 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Kicks and fires. And there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat. And now, Luis Garcia.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Alex Vesia takes over on the mound. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
The pitch. Slider misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Here's the 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Now, Lane Thomas. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on.
Ball 1.
Missed with a changeup, and 1-1. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it goes just foul. Here's a 1-2. And another ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Hayward under it. Hauls it in for the out. And now up for Washington, Ildemaro Vargas. Fought off foul. 0-1 now. In the air out to center. And it falls. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not. But at the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop ball, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Next offering is down low. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
That's a really good take.
In the air, right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Here comes the throw, but it's offline. He will score. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
The batter, the pitcher, C.J. Abrams.
And the batter will be the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. And it's 8-4. And he's there at third with a triple.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Stepping in, Stone Garrett. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one almost got him.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now 9-4. 2 outs, runner at first. Joey Meneses getting ready to hit. Brusdar Graterol gets handed the rock out of the pen. He last pitched 2 days ago. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 2. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And that one's a little bit low. And now 3-1. In the air, left field. Moving under this one. Corrals it. And that's the 3rd out. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Nationals 9 and the Dodgers 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now Tommy Edman. The pitch. And that one sliced foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Tanner Rainey preparing to come on if needed. Thompson also throwing. Out to short. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a foul straight back. The Nationals leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And
One ball,
Mookie takes.
2 strikes.
And now the count is even. Stays alive.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That one out to right. Garrett sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now
And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. First pitch misses. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Boots it. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. They trail it here 9-4. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Joey Gallo. Here comes a pitch. And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-2 is the count.
That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And here it comes.
Nope.
And that one missing low. Got him swinging.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Garcia in the box now. No balls and a strike.
One
That
ball,
one
one
missed.
strike.
Gallo, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Down the middle for a strike. 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. And another ball. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. So now the DH spot, Lane Thomas. And the slider just misses. There's a swing and a miss.
That was the pitch to hit. Four-seam fastball instead of that sinker ball that makes you hit it on the ground. He missed a good one.
And a base hit right there. And he can't come up with it. The throw to third.
Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. The timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it. And there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
On its way to the corner, Hernandez on the move. And a lunging grab. Runner tagging from third. He'll score the sac fly, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Next to hit for the Nats, Alex Call. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate, Shohei Ohtani. Finnegan back to work. He was late there. Strike one.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And the leadoff man aboard.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now it's Max Muncy. Fastball for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for two.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. No throw. He's in there safely. The punch out there, and there's one down.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite.
Runner takes off. Ground ball right side. Over to first, and they get the out on Smith. And now the center fielder, James Outman, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
0-2 now. And that one hit 97 on the gun. And a ball evens the count. The Nats up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Wouldn't chase that time. Teoscar Hernandez hitting on deck circle. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. One left for LA. They'll need to pick it up. It's 11-4. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. And a good eye there. And he handles it himself for the out. Stone Garrett digging in for the Nationals. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
2 down, nobody on. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he... Mason Thompson on the pitch here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is.
It's in and out of his glove.
He's good.
Leadoff man aboard on the air, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning, not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. He's in there.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Pulls that one foul. And it's strike two.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Ground ball left side, and foul ball. Off the mark there. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes, the count.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. To the right side. Tosses to first. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score.
Well, you're definitely looking to do more with that opportunity at the plate. 2 runners in scoring position, but at least he puts the ball in play. They bring across 1 run. Still one out there to pick up.
That's to third. Tosses across to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in. So they're down to their final out. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Thompson, 26 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016.
0-2.
The Dodgers down to their final stretch. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
11-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for the ball game tonight.
We welcome you to Los Angeles. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. And singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Max Muncy leads the team in OPS, so he's the guy. Up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams. That one not close. And we are underway. In the air to left, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. The pitch. Got the bat going too soon, and strike two. That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. And there's a base hit to left. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And a foul ball. Abrams aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings through that one for strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now up for Washington, Stone Garrett. And he pumps it a strike. Ohtani, the former Rookie of the Year, he throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Runner takes off, on and miss. Safe at second, and that was not close.
The first baseman, Joey Gallo.
And now it's Joey Gallo. Outside low, ball 1.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-2. And another ball. Ohtani, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Now, this is a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Lane Thomas in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. And that's outside.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Payoff pitch. Too low, ball 4, and he's walked another.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out 3 bases at this rate.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Swing and a miss. And it's 1 and 2. 2 outs. Bases are full. Fights that one away. Still 1 and 2. This one in the air right field. He's under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 3 left for Washington, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're watching Dodgers baseball on the show, LA. Mookie Betts will get us started. And the pitch. That one found hard the other way. Out to center. Robles under it. Hauls it in for the out. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1.
0-1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for
0-2.
later in this at bat?
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Short hop liner, handled it short. Over to first. And Freeman is retired.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the
Gonna
count.
really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a foul ball. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Nothing on the board for the back here in LA. Top of the second. Now it's Nick Senzel. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
And that's outside. And the count 1-2. And the pitch. Good eye in that
Ball
spot.
2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. 1 out in second.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Nasim Nunez, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
That's a ball.
Outside low, and now it's even 1-1. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone move. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now the left fielder, Alex Call. That's outside. 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Ooh, by
1 ball, 1 strike.
You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
And 1-2.
They just threw that fastball
ball,
by him,
2 strikes.
elevated, and if you're not looking up at that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Pitch
Down to
misses.
3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Second inning here, no score. Got him. And there's 2 down.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
The
1 ball,
shortstop takes
2
the
strikes.
ball. And it's even up.
2-2 the count.
And delivers outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Outman drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. So 1 left for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. Gore back to work. That one ripped, but foul.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Late with the swing there.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Missed with a changeup. 1-2 to count. Wouldn't chase that time. That one 95 to finish him off. And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
1 out, bases empty. Fouled off. He was late. At the belt and fires. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That missed by a lot. Ball 2. One down, bases empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him.
Whips it to Gallo. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Do it for the Dodgers here. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. But Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. The next offering misses. And that is ball 1. And another ball. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Righty to the plate. Hit in the air, center field. And there's one down. Now it's the right fielder, Stone Garrett. And that's ball, the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Garrett, 28 years old. And he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. Swing and a miss. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Here's Joey Gallo. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
0-1 count.
2 on, 1 out. Outside. 1-1. Late on that fastball.
1 ball.
Top of the 3rd, no score.
2 balls.
In the dirt, but kept close. Throw, save, and both runners move up on the wild pitch.
Got to take advantage of this opportunity now because of the wild pitch. They've got 2 runners in scoring position. Good time for the hitter to lock in, put the ball in play hard somewhere.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-2. Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
Nick Senzel waiting for a turn at the plate. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Outside low, and a count even 1-1. All loaded up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Up and in, and it's 2-1. Good eye right there. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
They obviously were in a pretty great spot to take the lead right there with the bases loaded, and I'll say that was a good, patient at bat to draw the walk, and you know what? Still counts as an RBI.
The pitch. And now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Gallo on third. Adams at second. Senzel at first. 2 out of the inning. Popped in the air. Left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the 3rd out. So they get 1 but end up leaving the bases loaded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 1 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the veteran third baseman, Max Muncy, as the lefty gets to work. And a swing and a miss there.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
That's to third. Senzel over to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here comes Chris Taylor. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back here at Chavez. Ravine. John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Alex Call. So coming into the game now on defense, Jason Hayward. He takes over and right. There's a strike.
0-1.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And it skips in the dirt. Good eye in that spot.
3 balls, 1 strike.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go. Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. The shortstop takes a ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. And it's filled up. He goes down looking. Here's Victor Robles. First offering, and it just misses. And he dives in ahead of the tag. Call over at first with 1 away. And another ball. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Next offering upstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Pitch count's getting up there now.
Oh,
And
that's off the
not
plate.
saying that's the reason for this walk, but this is the point in the game when every sign of wavering starts to get everyone's attention.
The 1-1. Big swing and a miss.
One ball,
Runners at first
two
and
strikes.
second with one gone. Top half of inning number 4. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
One ball, two strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
2-2 the count.
This one in the dirt. Tag, save. He's into third on a wild pitch. Next offering way off the plate. Outside, and that is ball 4.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boo.
Thomas in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Right through there for a strike. And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. And
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. 3 left for Washington. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here's the second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
Gore back to work. There's a swing and a miss.
well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So gotta be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
And now the lefty.
One ball,
And that one
two
is in the
strikes.
dirt. And it's 1-2. Timeout asked for and given at the plate now. Betts swings and drives one. This one's well struck. And it hits the fence. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Not in time. It's a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, here's a good
0-1.
opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
One ball, two strikes.
Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. The Nationals up by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right side, Nunez. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Ohtani swings through it for strike
0-1
1.
the count.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And a pitch. Chopped on the ground. Whips it to Gallo, but the run scores, and that makes it a 1-1 game. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Went down on strikes his first time through. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No ball, two strikes.
Got him looking. And that'll do it. 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the top of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Riley Adams.
Well, these Nats doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. I'm exhausted from watching some of these at-bats. Lots of full counts and a ton of pitches with the starter still out there. They're taking up a lot of his energy.
Hernandez makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And the batter now, Nick Senzel. He's 0 for 1. A new arm into the game, the righty, Tony Gonsolin.
At this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And that's in the dirt.
Boog, I can't even keep track of how many full counts we've had in this one. I've messed up my scorebook because there have been so many, and you know my scorebook is a work of art.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2-2 now. Fights it off. You'll see another. The wind of the pitch. In the air, left field, down the line. Hernandez brings it in with a nice running grab. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. That one's in there. 0-1. And a curve misses outside. 2 out, space is empty. Pop up here, third base side. Edman in position. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Nationals go. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And up to the plate is Will Smith. 0 for 1 so far. Check swing. Went around. That's strike 1. Fouled off down the right side. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Gallo tracks it down for the out. Here's Muncy to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one fouled off. All tied up, last half of inning number 5. Now a screamer into the outfield. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And the Dodgers down in order. Still tied, 1-1. Call. Now the box comes up empty with a swing there. Next pitch is outside. Right-hander kicks, deals. And there's a ball. And that skips in the dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Ryan Brazier. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Muncy sends it to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th. Garrett at the plate now, and that's inside. With the go-ahead run at 3rd, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Edman on the run, sends it over to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Come on, he missed 96 with that
One ball,
fastball.
2 strikes. 1 ball.
In the dirt. Tag, save. He's into third on the wild pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. A run, a hit, and a man left. 8-9-1 scheduled. Back here in L.A., Tommy Edman at the plate. And he deals. He was late there, strike one.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys,
1 ball, 1 strike.
they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Up and in. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The other way, Gallo. He takes it on his own, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Here's Jason Hayward getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th after subbing in on defense. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
On the ground, right side. Sends it to first, and that quickly 2
Now
away.
second baseman, Mookie Betts.
Now it's Mookie Betts. 1 for 2. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. It's 2-2. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Now the number 2 hitter, Freddie Freeman. Out to short. Rolls across the diamond. And that ends the inning. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. This is Dodgers baseball on the show, L.A. New inning getting started. Here's Lane Thomas.
The designated hitter.
And a pitch.
Lane.
And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
0-2's the count.
That's
1 ball,
down and in.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. And here's the catcher, Riley Adams. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That one's back there. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. Now the third baseman, Nick Senzel. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. That one hit to right. And now maybe extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And now a wide throw to third. So man aboard. Now at the plate, Nasim Nunez. There's a strike. trying to keep this a 2-2 game here in the top half of inning number 7.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Line drive, base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's 3-2.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, safe.
Well, it seems like 90 feet is such a big deal in a tight one-run game like this one. Maybe it's a little bit risky, but they felt good about it, and it paid off. Let's see if they can turn this into a big run.
And the righty deals.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one the other way. He steps on the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Swings through that.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
In the air to left center. Call on the move. He's got it. And there's one away. Teoscar Hernandez now at the plate. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Line and a base hit into right. And that puts the tying run on base.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch.
Tanner Rainey into the game.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position. With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Kicks and deals.
2-2 count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to make.
Here comes a pitch. In the air, right field. Garrett has a beat on it. Brings it in. That is the inning. So the Dodgers. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th, and now here's the Nationals leadoff man, C.J. Abrams. Puts it away for the out.
Up next is the Nationals. The center fielder.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th.
Nope, that's a ball.
That's off the mark. Ball 1.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Bounced out to short. Edman throws to first in time. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Stone Garrett. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the 2nd game of the series.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And a 2-1 on the way. And that one wrapped foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3 up, 3 down. On to pitch now for the Nationals, Jordan Weems. He's been so good against lefties. Here comes Max Muncy. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Movement in the bullpen. Hunter Harvey looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez.
That's a ball.
Floro getting loose as well.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
2 strikes.
Close, but called a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out.
Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Tommy Edman. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. This one in the air center field. And they get Edman for the out. 2 down. And next for L.A., Jason Hayward. Grounded out his first time. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Down the line. Call towards the line. Hauls it in after a long run. Back here at Dodger Stadium. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Joey Gallo. And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Feed to second, that's 1.
Well, that was clearly a double play ball, but the bobble unfortunately prevented him from being able to get 2. But a good job to stay with it and make sure you got at least 1.
0-1.
Next offer in there for a strike.
And it's 0-2.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Next to hit for the Nats, Nick Senzel. And he takes a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Breaking ball inside. And it's 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Got him swinging. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Hunter Harvey.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
The pitch. Base hit center field. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the 9th.
All over that one right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
No outs, runner at first. And up next for Los Angeles, Freddie Freeman. And that one fouled off. One-run game, bottom 9. And fouled off. On the ground to first. Goes to second for 1. Throw is wide, and it gets past him at first.
Well, they had the chance of turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Fires to second for 1. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So last chance for the Dodgers. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
1-0.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
2 outs. And there's a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen.
Shohei on the go. Swing and a miss. Go to second, and he's safe. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible.
Bounce to the right. Throw to first. In time. Ball game. And the Nationals strand the tying run on base to win it.
That looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
3-2 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. Ready to go now? Here's Victor Robles. That's down and and a slider missed. Bunting for a hit. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. And next is the designated hitter, Stone Garrett. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Kershaw, a former Gold Glove winner, and he dives back in time. Robles gets his lead at first with nobody out. That misses, and the count is 1-2. And another ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Here's Lane Thomas. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that is that. We go to the bottom of the first. Tommy Edman at the plate. The lefty fires. The other way. He handles it himself. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Mookie to hit. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game. And all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And at second with 1 away. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's...
Runner takes off for third. Swing and a miss. Out at third. And that ends the inning. Top of the second, and now it's Keibert Ruiz. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Kicks and fires. Chases that one out of the zone. 1 away.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Throw on to Freeman. Nats go down 1-2-3. Bottom of the second, here come the Dodgers. No score. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swings and pulls a foul to the right side. Corbin, multi-time All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup.
James Kingsley working the plate. Kingsley's pretty well respected around the league.
Yeah, when you talk to players, I think consistently he is one of the guys you hear compliments about. Players appreciate the job he does back there.
Yeah, and that's kind of all you can ask for, really, just a fair chance to go out and have success.
And a swing and a miss. 1 out. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss as he was late. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good, but outside of that, you just kind of went into the game, especially back when I was playing.
Bounce to third. Senzel over to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Line drive. Nice grab. On to the third inning. Here's the third baseman, Nick Senzel. And a foul ball left side. Kershaw, a 6'4" lefty, 36 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. In there at the knees, and that's strike 2. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Alex Call stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Just missed. That one missing inside. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Here's the center fielder, Victor Robles.
0-1.
Up the middle, Betts. Fires to second for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And here's the DH for Washington. Stone Garrett. Out towards right center field. Taylor sizing this one up. Brings it in. And that'll do it. As we go to the last of the third. And now Will Smith. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results.
Ball 1.
And ball 1. Hard ground ball, base down. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And the 0-2. Got him. And 1 out now.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas makes the grab. Runner tagging from first. Now he changes his mind and heads back to first without a throw. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And here comes Tommy Edman. And that one is inside. Smith, the runner at first with 2 gone. The hit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The pitch. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Snap throw to first. Ow! They got him, and that will end the inning. And we're back. On to the 4th. Up now for Washington, Joey Meneses. Now into the game, Jason Hayward. He takes over in right.
Number 23.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
You know, these Nationals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That catches the outside corner. It's 2-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Lane Thomas digging in for the Nationals. That's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And a good eye there.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at-bat.
Smith pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. And it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. That one's in there. And that is strike 2. Struck him out looking. 3 up, 3 down. Back here in L.A. Now here is Tommy Edman. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And they get Edman for the out. And there's 1 away. Here's Mookie Betts now. Doubled his first time up. Hard hit, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Freeman at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
Throws to first, and Freeman is back here at Chavez Ravine. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Luis Garcia. On the ground, out to short. Slings it across, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Vargas stands in now and watches strike one. All tied up here in the third and final game of the series.
One ball,
Next
one strike.
offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
One ball, two strikes.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws, gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Now it's Nick Senzel. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that's in the dirt. And it's 2-1. Bounce to the right side. Betts whips it to first. Out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Shohei Ohtani. Fought off foul.
You know, these Dodgers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Home run number 10 on the year. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Siggy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Center field. 1 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. The batter now will be Will Smith. And a swing and a miss.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball still 0-2. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Once he digs in.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Slider right there. Late with the swing there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. Gets it to first. They get the out on Muncy. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball on the show. here at Dodger Stadium. Top 6. Here's the left fielder, Alex Call.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Check swing, no appeal.
Well, these Nats, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
On the run, throw to first. In there safely.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know? Yeah, no question.
Back to the top of the lineup, Victor Robles will hit next. Right through there for a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high.
Back safely. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
1 ball.
In the
2
dirt.
strikes.
To second, but way too late. Safe there. Call into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Next for the Nationals is the DH, Stone Garrett.
Count 1-0.
Way inside. Big swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
There's a strike. That misses the zone, and now it's 3-2. Man at second. That's towards center. Outman settles underneath it. Nabs it. 2-away down. And now up for Washington, Joey Meneses. Swing and a miss.
0-1
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one's in there, and the count 1-2. And another ball.
2 strikes.
Headed down the line. Hernandez on the move. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward. This to center field. Robles hauls it in, and there's 1 away. So the lineup flips over. And next for L.A., Tommy Edman. Late on that fastball.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Got him. Now 2 out. Here's Mookie now. 1 for 2. Say Wayne Betts in his 10th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Up the middle, it's through for a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit, and there's a rocket into the outfield. Betts around second, headed for third. Coming home. The relay to third, and he's got no chance. He's out. That ends the inning, but they get 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. Thomas in the box again, takes a strike.
0-1.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Everything came together for him.
Up
That
next,
pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Up now for Washington, Hebert Ruiz. And a foul ball. And the pitch.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string of the changeup. And now it's Luis Garcia. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
High fly ball down the left field line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Not even close there. And it's 3-2.
This lineup is having a tough time.
Out to short. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Man at first with one gone. Next to hit for the Nats, Ildemaro Vargas. Garcia stands at first with one out. There's a strike. That's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bounce back to the mound. And it finds its way through for a hit. Here's the throw. And it throws offline, safe at third. Now the third baseman, Nick Senzel. First pitch misses.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, here in the third and final game of the series. Roll to short, possible 2-ball. Slings to second, on to Freddie. Double play. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Nats 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Mason Thompson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Activity in the Washington bullpen. Kyle Finnegan getting loose out there. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here comes the 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher. Goes with the fastball in a double play situation, wouldn't he?
And they got him. The 0-2. On the ground to third. A sliding stop. Gathers and throws. And very nicely done for the out. Back here in L.A. Now the left fielder, Alex Call. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed. The wind of the pitch.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Smith gathers, throws in time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out. This one high in the air to left center. Hernandez ranging after it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. So up next, Stone Garrett. First pitch just misses. And that one pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And that one almost got him.
Oh, he's looking to try to finish off 8 solid innings out there on the mound. He's just getting to 100 pitches right now, man. It's been so impressive. He's been really good in this one.
Pitches in the dirt, and the count's full. Gets a piece, and stays alive. That to right. Hayward has this one sized up. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Now on the bump, Kyle Finnegan.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And a pitch. He caught it behind his back, and they get the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And now it's Max Muncy.
Max Muncy.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Muncy into second. It's a double.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
Hayward, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Oh, and they got him leading. He's out. The pitch. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. We go to the 9th, and now Joey Meneses. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, J.P. Fireisen.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it off.
And there's a ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And first offering is fouled off. Fireisen in his 4th year, 31 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. One down, base is empty. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit. And now, let's see if
but he's back safely. Thomas, the base runner at first with 1 out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a
At the belt and fires. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Line to right, base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Next pitch is outside.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Banks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location. He found a way to just get it by him.
The Nats down by a pair here at the top of the ninth. Betts, and that is the ball game.
The way pitchers doing in this one, you get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final 3-1. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Is our final line for this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 2 runners on base. For the Nationals, 1 run.